Look, if you will, in Proverbs 23. That's the chapter we started with. Hopefully it's still open in your lap. Proverbs 23, I want you to look at verse 15 and verse 24. Here's what it says. Talking about this point. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will indeed rejoice. Kids, what's your dad really want? We don't want just good grades. We don't want you to be this super sports person or this super whatever person. My son, if your heart or daughter is wise, my heart will rejoice. That's awesome. Look at verse 24. The father of a righteous son or daughter will rejoice greatly. The one who fathers a wise son will delight in him. And it goes on in verse 25. Let your father and mother have joy, and let her who gave birth rejoice. So what is it saying? What the response of our families is to live wisely. I know it feels like sometimes as dad, we want you to live perfectly. We really don't want you to live perfectly. But we do want you to live wisely. Try not to lose or break too many things. Try not to waste too much stuff. Close the door when the air conditioning's on. Close the refrigerator after you get your food. All that sort of stuff. But more than that, we want you to live wisely in your heart. Why? Because we've seen the price of living unwisely in our own lives and in other people's lives. And we want the best for you. Now here, watch. I'm going to end the message right with this. The way you live wisely for dad, mom, kid, all of us, is that we live for the approval of our Father in heaven. Not our Father on earth. Our Father in heaven. We live in obedience to Him. We live in respect of Him. We live knowing He's important, even if everyone else says God's not important. We live saying God's important. God's got something to say. We want to listen to Him. We want to learn from Him. We want to walk with Him. We want Him to refresh our weariness. We want Him to give us wisdom in our lives. So here it is. Kids, if you'll walk honoring your Father in heaven, you know what will happen? You'll end up honoring your Father on earth. And maybe you've got a father wound in your heart, and your dad's not really one you should be listening to. I'm sorry for that for you. But you've got a Father in heaven who loves you and is worth listening to. And He can meet your every need. And you could be a better dad than your dad was. And isn't that really what it's about? If we gave more than we got and we keep on building on that, then you're able to walk and let God do that. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.